Keefe Private Investigations is back again with yet another topic that will keep you glued to your seat. In today's video, a homicide private detective shares with us 5 times police officers cruelly murdered innocent black men by viciously shooting them in the back. I'm Michaela, your host for today. Remember, for top-notch private investigation services in Oklahoma, call Keefe at 405-435-8355. Before we go into details, remember to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the bell for subsequent updates. Police brutality has become an issue that everyone is aware of because of how glaring it is. The tragic reality is that too often, police officers have been responsible for the cruel and unjust killings of innocent black men. These horrifying incidents have shocked communities and sparked protests demanding justice and accountability. We will be talking shortly about 5 instances we have seen police brutality on display. A white police officer who had shot Walter Scott on 4th April 2015 8 times in the back was subsequently dismissed and given a 20-year prison sentence. After a brief altercation with the police, Mr. Scott fled from them after being pulled over in North Charleston, South Carolina, for having a broken light on his vehicle. "No justice, no peace," was chanted during the demonstrations in North Charleston following the shooting. Police investigating a nearby break-in shot Stephen Clark at least 7 times in his grandmother's backyard in Sacramento, California, before he passed away. This happened on 18th March 2018. Mr. Clark was unarmed, and the only item discovered at the scene was a cell phone. Significant protests were held in the city after a police video of the incident was made public. Authorities declared in March 2019 that there would be no criminal charges brought against the 2 officers who were involved because they have feared for their lives since they thought Mr. Clark was armed. In June 2020, Rayshard Brooks, a black man, was shot twice in the back by Atlanta police officers in a Wendy's parking lot after he had taken an officer's taser and fled. Just north of Minneapolis, in Brooklyn Center, Daunt Wright was shot and died. The police informed Mr. Wright that he was being detained for an outstanding warrant after pulling him over for a moving infraction. A cop can be heard yelling "taser" multiple times before firing a shot as soon as the man manages to break free and attempt to get back into his car. According to the local police, Kim Potter, the officer, intended to use her taser rather than her weapon, and the death seemed to be an accident. Mrs. Potter was accused of second-degree manslaughter and resigned from her position with the police. In June 2018, Antoine Rose Yu, an unarmed black teenager, was shot 3 times in the back and killed by an East Pittsburgh police officer as he ran away during a traffic stop. The cases mentioned here are few compared to others that have happened over the years. It shows the racial bias and excessive use of force on black men by law enforcement agents. The cruel and unjust killings of innocent black men by police officers have deep-rooted historical and societal implications that demand immediate attention and action. We as a society must stand against such injustices, hold those responsible accountable, and work towards creating a more just and equitable future for all. At Keefe Private Investigations, we advocate for justice and can help you with investigations. Please contact Michaela at ochslevel.com or visit www.privateinvestigatorok.com for additional information about our services. To learn more interesting crime stories, like, share, and subscribe. Be safe until the next time when we come your way again.